Welcome, my name is Stéphane Reynaud. We'll be looking at the developer perspective on why SciTools Understand is the best. Understanding code is all about call trees. If you look at this example, simple function, main, call a function, dereference a function and create a function from pointer from it, and then we actually call the function pointer. Understand will let you create a graph that will represent all that information and will contain everything. Call to the function, dereferentiation of a function to a pointer, as well as a call to the pointer and the possible value for that pointer. Brilliant, beyond what other tools offer. On the same token, you may end up with a call tree like this. Really confusing, a lot of function. You really only care, how do I get from A to B? Well, with Understand, super easy. You do graphical view, call by relationship. Tell me how I go back to A, and it will draw a graph that will show you all the possible paths from A to B. Hey, and sometimes the complexity doesn't actually come from who is calling the function or who the function is calling. Sometimes we just have a piece of code like that with a lot of if, a lot of else, a lot of switch statement, and we wonder what is going on. So if I really want to see what's happening in this function, it's fairly easy with Understand. I can right click on it, I can do graphical views, and I can do control flow. I will then see a graph of all the cases and what's happening in that function. I can even drill down one layer down and actually see what happened. So I can see the whole logic of the function right there in place. Talking about saving time as well, really important. And one thing is searching. Well, with Understand, you can search for things, let's say money. This is actually a financial libraries. I can find all the place where there is money. And this is quite fast for about 600,000 line of code here. But what's even better, I may not be interested into the place where there is comment with money. I want the variable that only contain money in their name. So I can type identifier money. And now I see the place where there is variable that contain money, not comment, not string. And you know, a good example is if you have a bug and you are looking for a string that says failed. Well, same thing, you can look for a string that said failed here, and immediately you can find all the places where there is string showing failed, probably pointing you to the place where the bug is happening. Another interesting one is the spaghetti diagram. When you use a tool like Understand, you can create easily spaghetti diagram. Big diagram showing you useless information. Well, with Understand, you can do something to solve this problem. You create component. In each component, you put some files. Let's say here we have finite difference and solver 1D. And then you can generate how those components depend on each other. And then you'll get a graph that will look like this. It will show you how your components relate to each other, and you are able to extract useful information focused on the part of the software you're looking at. One last thing, and this one you will not find anywhere else, is that if I actually look at a function like this, the plain vanilla payoff, I can quickly see, as I explained, how who is calling you and what am I calling. This is a call tree here. My vanilla payoff is in the middle. This is who I call. This is who is calling me. But now if you have two versions of the same code, version 1 and version 2, you can make and compare the two. I can take that same function here, do graphical views and do a butterfly compare here. And now I can see how this call tree has been modified in blue. Things have been added in green, things have been removed in red, and for each of those I can click and I can see the difference at the file level where it happened. I don't know if anybody else can do that. So anyway, this is a new thing I Understand. This is brilliant. So what to remember, Understand is going to be able to help you with the complexity in the call tree, in the functions themselves, It's going to help you find information really quickly, saving you a lot of time there. It's also going to show you the difference between two versions of a project, so that you can help resolve problems based on something that wasn't happening before. And finally, this is a tool where you can customize, you can integrate with Git, you can do a lot of other things I don't have time to show, but please contact us and I'll demo everything you want to see. Thank you very much.